Good morning, it is Monday the 4th of August. Today I have a bit of a rant. Alright, so my rant today is about big YouTubers crying poor, and what I mean by that is pretty much acting like they don't make money or they're not making as much money as people would think on YouTube. So it's pretty easy to find out how much someone's making on YouTube. I know what I make on YouTube. It's very little. I don't have many views and many subscribers, so that makes sense. I know how much Katie makes on YouTube. She's got a reasonable following. She's doing pretty well. And there's plenty of apps and things like that to tell you, will give you a fair basis of what someone's earning, or big range. Even if you go to the lowest range, you'll find out what someone's roughly earning on YouTube. It's not a hard thing to do. Now I'm talking about the really big YouTubers with millions and millions of subscribers. And what I mean by crying poor is they act like they're not making money or they can't afford something when it's clear that they can. Now I don't know their financial situation, and I don't mean any hate by this video. You never know someone else's situation, so just keep that in mind. All I'm saying is that it's heaps of these massive YouTubers that in their vlogs or something, they'll go and look at a pair of shoes and they'll be like, oh, I wish I could afford them, and they might be like $200, and it's like, yeah, that's quite a lot of money for someone, but when you know what they're earning, that really is nothing. And then they say that type of stuff, and then the next day they're buying like a Phantom 4 drone, and it's like 6 times the amount of those pair of shoes or more, whatever it is. So that's what I mean. And none of the big YouTubers really talk about money, but a lot of them will just say, they won't say, I don't make anything on YouTube, but they'll just act like they can't afford certain things, but it's obvious that they can when you see the houses they're living in, or the cars they're buying, or the toys they have. As in, when I say toys, I mean cars, motorbikes, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, they cry poor, like they'll go to the shop and say, I can't afford this backpack or shoes or socks or whatever, or I wish I could afford it and stuff. But then yeah, next day they're buying a motorcycle or another car or something like that. So I just don't get why they do that. I know it is apparently against YouTube's terms of service to tell people how much you're earning, and I get where they're coming from. They probably don't want to act like or come across like they've got all this money and act a bit up themselves. I can really see that, and that makes perfect sense to me. But then the next day they'll go and buy something that is obviously 10 times more expensive. And I understand that also, because the thing that they just bought that might be more expensive might be really exciting. Like if they've bought a drone, that's actually exciting for people who are viewing that. So I can see that as well. It's just funny, there's only probably one YouTuber I've ever watched in my whole life who has come out and said a similar thing. Not a similar thing to me, but just come out and said that there is a ton of money to be made on YouTube. And this YouTuber is Mick Juggernuggets, I think that's what it is. I only just discovered him the other day, and I discovered him through his video, which is the truth. I think it's the truth about money on YouTube or something like that. And he goes on to say the same thing that I do pretty much, is that, and he's got 3.5 million subscribers, and he admits that he's making a very decent living. It paid off his school tuition, it pays for his rent, and now that that was back then, now that he's even bigger, he admits that he's making really good money. He's very comfortable. And he said other YouTubers will never say that. He doesn't know why, and neither do I. It's really strange. I don't get it. I think that's about all for my rant, but yeah, as I said, no hate, nothing like that. I completely understand kind of where they're coming from. They don't want to look like they are rich or loaded or whatever, but it's pretty obvious when you see the houses they're in, the cars they're driving, and the fact that they don't have to work. Well, YouTube is work, don't get me wrong. YouTube is very hard work. These daily vlogs are hard work. Sometimes you get home and you just think, oh, I just want to relax, and it's like, oh, I've still got to edit that vlog. So it's really hard work. It's not easy by any means. First you've got to film it, and then you've got to edit it, then you've got to upload it. There's a lot of time. So I'm not saying it's easy, but what I'm saying is, for some people it's a dream job. I would love to do this full time, but then again, I still enjoy doing my usual work, which is web graphic design and videography stuff. I would love to do videography stuff full-time rather than the web and graphic design. I've been doing that for ages now. I'm kind of getting to the point where I want something different. But yeah, I would love to do this full-time as a career. And yeah, if if they weren't making good money, then they wouldn't be doing it. I can tell you that. They would go and get a job somewhere, or they'd start a business. And a lot of YouTubers have businesses because of the money from YouTube's allowed them to fund and start a business. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from. No hate, as I said. Share your comments below what you think about this. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them. And that's it. Let's continue to the regular vlog. Alright, so I'm just heading to Katie's now. She's recording I think a video, or at least audio, for Weet-Bix, which is a cereal company. You've probably heard of them. Well, Weet-Bix is the brand of the cereal, or the name of the cereal, sorry. The brand, I think, is Sanitarium. They've got a competition going at the moment where you submit a song that you change the verse and you still sing their chorus or something like that. So Katie's going to enter that, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go to the house now and help her out with that. So almost there, so I'll see you when we're there. What are you doing, dickhead?
Michael's concentration base. Michael's concentration base. Michael's concentration base.
So we just finished recording that song at Katie's house. What we're going to do now is go back to my house and we're going to sync the video to the audio. So we did like a little, just like a little video of her singing in the microphone. Then we're going to sync that together, kind of how a music video is done, but it only goes for like 30 seconds, but it still should be pretty cool. So we're heading to my house now to do that, and we'll also go dinner at my house tonight. The weather sucks as usual, but yeah, there's Katie.
Hey!
Yeah, so we'll be at my house very soon.
So what are you doing now?
We're just syncing the video to the properly studio recorded audio, if that makes sense. So you'll see if we press play, we'll be able to flick from shot to shot. It looks like there's 3 different cameras. I've done a tutorial on filming with one camera, but it looks like there's multiple cameras. So this is similar to what we've done. So if you check this out, we can swap cameras as we're recording, as we're playing.
You can eat it in the morning or for your lunch and tea.
Right, it's lagging bad, but lagging really badly because there's 3 clips playing, but normally it'll look awesome. So that's what we're doing.
How exciting!
We just finished syncing the audio to the video and editing it and exporting it. Take a look. If you want to see that, are you putting it on your Katie's Playtime channel?
Yeah.
She's putting it on her Katie's Playtime channel, so if you want to see it, if I remember, I'll put the link below. If I don't, just search Katie's Playtime on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to her, especially if you've got kids.
If you want to.
She does awesome little activities for kids and stuff. It's really cool. She's putting it on there, so anyway, check it out. I'm just going to film my screen.
You can eat it in the morning or for your lunch and tea. Guess what favorite brekkie is an Aussie snack for me? Aussie kids, are Weet-Bix kids? Aussie kids, are Weet-Bix kids? Every Aussie morning, before I'm at that door, my body's pumped with whole grains, golden blends galore. Aussie kids, are Weet-Bix kids? Aussie kids, are Weet-Bix kids? What you think?
And that's it. So if you want to know how to do that, I've done the tutorial on using one camera and making it look like you have multiple cameras. If I remember, I'll also share that now. Otherwise, check it out. Basically, the way you do it, we recorded that about 4 times.
The song?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she sung the song 4 times and we recorded from 4 different angles. Then we synced them up and then we just chose what angle we wanted to show at the time. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Oh, Christine's scared of that face, the gremlins.
Yeah.
She's scared of that face from the gremlins.